Welcome dear students. In continuation of the series Sadharan Rasa, today I am going to describe about Gauri Pashan. Common Hindi name of Gauri Pashan is Sankhya. It is also known as white arsenic, arsenolite, arsenious oxide and vitreous arsenic. Chemical formula is As2O3. We have already discussed two more arsenic compounds in class under topic Uprasa, that are Hartal, arsenic trisulfide, and Manehshila, arsenic disulfide. Arsenic is known to world due to its toxicity and used as pesticide, rodenticide, and homicidal poison. But it is only the potential of Rasashastra by which these three arsenic compounds are used in therapeutics after undergoing special pharmaceutical techniques like Shodhan, Maran, Sathupatan, and Kupipak. Here are the main synonyms of Gauri Pashan. Among these, some synonyms indicate towards its white appearance like Shankha, such as Shankvish, Shankmusha, Somal. Here Som means moon and Fenash. Some indicate towards its use as a poison to kill rats, that are Darumusha, Shankmusha, and some towards its toxicity or dreadful properties like Vikat and Vyaktadehi. History. Fenasham Haritalam Chadve Dhatu Vishe. It is the verse of Sushrut Kalpisthan chapter 1 where Sankhya and Hartal are mentioned as two types of Dhatu Visha. Now introduction. It is crystalline or amorphous substance. Crystals are hexagonal or pseudo-cubical. When heated with intense heat, it evaporates in the atmosphere directly, giving out garlic odor. So Sankhya has the property of sublimation. On fresh fracture, it looks opaque and tin white, but on exposure, it turns into dark grey to black. Its surface has a peculiar shine. Yellowish tinge is seen sometimes due to impurity. Native arsenic often contains antimony, bismuth, cobalt, nickel, silver, iron, and gold. Availability. In Ayurvedic texts, origin of Sankhya is mentioned as Parvat Sambhav, that is mineral, and Tal Sambhut, that is Kritrim, which indicate that it is rarely available in native form and mainly found associated with other minerals in little amount. However, resources in world and in India are also mentioned here in point first. It is often found with sulfur, iron and copper. Hence the ores containing these, when roasted in furnace, the arsenic content mixed with oxygen is found accumulated in the pipes and collected from there. After collection, it is purified by doing Urdhvapatan with the help of Damru Yantra. It was also discussed in classroom while describing extraction of sulfur from its minerals. So see that point also. Varieties. As per Rasratna Samuchay, three varieties of Gauri Pashan are mentioned. First one is Sphatika, which is white and shiny like Sphatik Mani. Second is Shankha, which is Pandu, dull white like Shankha. And last, third one is Haridra, it is yellow variety like turmeric. Order of superiority is also given here. Sphatikab is the best variety. As per Ayurveda Prakash, two varieties, Shwet like Shankha, it is Kratrim, and Pit like Dadim, Parvat Sambhav, it is mineral. As per Rastarangani, two varieties are Shwet and Rakt. Shodhan. These are the references of Rasratna Samuchay and Rastarangani. in which different procedures adopted for Shodhan of Gori Pashan are mentioned. Gori Pashan is purified by heating it in cow's milk or aqueous solution of Tankan in Dolayantra for 3 hours. Swedan is also mentioned in other medias like Tanduli Swaras, Ajadukt for 1 day. So common technique used in Sankhya Shodhan is Swedan by Dolayantra. Difference lies in media and duration. Rasratna Samuccay has mentioned a specific potali preparation procedure. As we all know that for Swedan in Dolayantra, Dravya is kept in a cloth potli. But here pieces of Sphatikap Sankhya are placed inside the Karvelli Phal and the hollow portion is filled up. Then this Karvelli Phal is subjected to Swedan in Dolayantra for 3 hours, which is filled with Karvelli Phal juice. Maran. Reference Bhasma Vigyan. Maran is done with low amount of heat. For this, 10 gram of Shuddha Somal is kept inside the Lajvantikal. Then prepare Sharab Samput and on drying, it is subjected to the heat of only 1 kilo Upla. This process is repeated for 7 times to prepare Somal Bhasm. This Somal Bhasm is mentioned as Kam Vardhak in its property. Sattvapatan. Talvad grahayet sattvam shuddham shubhram prayojayet. Rasratna Samuccay. It means Sattvapatan of Sankhya should be done as like of Hartal. So here I am explaining the Sattvapatan process of Hartal. For this, 1 pal somal is triturated with ark dugdh for 1 day. Then 1 tola tiltel is mixed by proper rubbing. Then it is subjected to kopi pak for 7 prahar. On Swangshit, white sattu of Gori Pashan is collected from the bottom of kopi. Therapeutic properties. This is the verse of Rastarangani, which I found as a best compilation of Gori Pashan therapeutic properties. First, use in Paradiya Karma. Gori Pashan is Ras Bandhakar. That is, it is useful for Bandhan of Parad, for stability of Parad. It augments the property of Parad. It is Kaph Vat Rognashak and an antidote for scorpion bite. Purified Gori Pashan, when consumed in optimum doses for 1 month, cures asthma and skin diseases. Mas matra prayogen shwasam param darunam vividhani cha kusthani nashiyet na ev sanshaya. It is Kamvardhak. Formulations containing arsenic are used for erectile dysfunction. Arsenic here I mean Sankhya, such as Mallatel, Makardhwaj It also works well in joint disorders and syphilis, filariasis and Vishamjwar. It is Jeerna Pandu Rognashak and also used in Yakshma, Hritushul and diarrhea after taking meal. By external application, it is Shoth Santapar and Shar Karm in nature. Advanced research. Recent studies suggested a huge scope of the cellular apoptosis property of arsenic containing drugs in combating leukemia. These are the supporting references. Dose. It is most important. As we discussed in earlier slide that it is a very potent poison and we use it in therapeutics only after adopting specific techniques. But always be alert while administering it. Its therapeutic dose is 1/120 Rati to 1/30 Rati. and most important is that 1 rati is its fatal dose. So to adjust this tiny dose, excipients like black pepper powder and ginger juice are used along with it. Formulations. Main formulations of Sankhya are Samir Pannagras, used for stiffness of joints, asthma, fever, bronchitis, Vatshleishmajwar, Malla Sindur, Sannipat Bhairavras, Suchika Bharanras. Suchika Bharanras is used for emergencies in Sarpavish. It is the first try of parenteral administration of drug through the scalp vein. Now, toxic effect of arsenic compounds. To ensure safety and efficacy of a medicine, basic principles are right drug. The drug should not be of substandard quality. Right dose, matra. Right person, yogya ayogya. Right time, bheshajya kal. Right route, bheshajya marg. And right vehicle, anupan. In case of non-obedience of these principles, toxicity may occur. If we are administering some Sankhya containing formulations to a patient or Hartal or Manehshila containing formulations, then we must know the sign and symptoms of chronic toxicity so that we can identify and manage it in an earlier stage. Sign and symptoms of chronic arsenic toxicity. It is divided in 4 stages. First one is GIT related, second respiratory system or catarrhal changes, third one skin rashes, and fourth nervous system related. First stage features are metallic taste, garlic odor of breath, nausea and vomiting, loss of appetite, patient feels abdominal cramps and general discomfort. Diarrhea is also found. Second stage features are conjunctivitis, watering of eyes, photophobia, cough, hoarseness of voice, rhinitis, dyspnea, and hemoptysis. Third stage, skin rashes. Brown pigmentation in area of flexor and near temples, eyelids, and neck. It is known as raindrop appearance. See the picture. And second feature, most important, thickening of skin of palm and sole, hyperkeratosis. These are the pictures showing hyperkeratosis of palm and soles. Irregular thickening and development of white transverse opacity or a line on fingernails. It is known as Mees line, seen in arsenic poisoning. It is most important feature and asked in exams. Brittle nail and alopecia. Fourth stage is mainly related to nervous disturbances. Features are numbness of hand and feet, polyneuritis, atrophy. Atrophy mainly affects extensor muscles. So it results in wrist and foot drop. Apart from them, there are found cardiac failure, chronic nephritis, hepatomegaly, bone marrow suppression, anemia. Arsenic poisoning. This picture is showing the main areas affected by arsenic toxicity. Here we can see skin damage, hyperkeratosis, scaling of skin and pigment changes, increased cancer risk of lung, bladder, kidney and liver, nerve damage and circulatory problems in skin. Treatment advised by Ayurveda. Intake of cow's ghee and mishri added cow's milk. Intake of aqueous solution of Tankan. Intake of Carvellak Swaras. Carvellak Swaras is mentioned as an antidote of Sankhya in Ayurveda. intake of Yavamanth, and intake of Til Churn with Makhan Mishri. Thank you. This all about Gauri Pashan. We will continue our series in next lecture. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and most important, keep learning.